All right, it is your your light out WJ Warrior Junior. Yeah, yeah, let me tell you, sometimes like when I talk low and you say, "What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?" You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it because when I go like, yeah, frustrated pain, frustrated, but man, let me tell you something. Excuse me. I don't know where to begin. It's like I remember somebody once told me they go to gods are laughing. They're laughing when they see you struggle, like or what I call window teasing, or like you see the woman you like, and of course it's with somebody else, or he looks at you, or maybe says something, and then of course you don't get it, and it's like the gods are laughing, like you know it's not just that. It's like everything. It really is. It's like you know, but the women thing is a lot. The women thing always has bothered me my entire life. It's always bothered me my entire life because I've experimented. What I mean by that is I've tried to be a dick to women, and I've sat there, ignored them completely, but she was not my type at all. Like that. I think as I've gotten older, it's weird. Like I'm not just gonna go up and talk to any woman. Um, I'm picky. Like I'm visually what I like. And tonight, what happened was I saw like excuse me. Um, and when I see what I like, which doesn't happen very often, it always hurts. It always hurts because I never get it. I never do. What's even worse is that they acknowledge your presence, and like it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's a very walking the tightrope. As I mentioned in my last episode and the episodes before, I have not been happy in a very long time. Things have not been panning out in my life the way that I expected. Twice, so I'll have I'll have this. Take off my jacket because it's going to be kind of hot when you have hot tea in here. So please bear with me. I stopped working out. I've done this. I've gone through this where I quit for a couple months, and it's just too monotonous. It's too monotonous. I have a friend, and he's obsessed with going to the gym. I know I can get the same way, and what happens is then I start spending all my money on supplements and food, and I like what happens. Your test levels go way up, and you know you start getting really it's like angry. It's like angry a lot. There's nothing. You're not getting the women you want. And you're walking around like you're jacked. Like testosterone induced rage. Like it's actually good to have that kind of level of testosterone. But what good is it if you can't use it on a woman? Like it's like you want all these fags looking at you. Hey, what a great faggy. Who gives a fuck? Like you're working your ass off for a boob for. And that's the problem. Like, you're putting in so much energy, effort, and time, and you're not getting nothing off of it. Just some looks or something, just being able to go around. Who fucking cares? You know, you gotta have money, you gotta have status. You know, that's really what it is. Now, this is what happened tonight. Let me just get into it. What happened tonight was I went to the Piggy, and I was hoping that DJ wasn't gonna be there. Like I was hoping this other DJ, he was not good either. But so I dressed kind of cute, you know, like I wore my little hat, I have a tie with this white patterned shirt and a vest, you know, like kind of going there to dance, even though I didn't feel. Anyway, so I figured go up there. These women come up there, and there was one woman I saw her immediately. She was a shorter Latina, kind of average face, but she really, really did it for me. Like just, you know, she had quite a rack on her for size, you know, and she wasn't like a stripper. I could tell it's like a regular kind of chick. And I immediately was like, all right, wow. I mean, I was really impressed. I was really impressed. And so they went up there for a second, then they went downstairs. So like I pursued. And it was basically like there was that Latina chick, there was kind of an Asian looking woman, and there was a white chick that was dressed very conservative kind of, but she was blonde, but she was very pretty as well. This black guy that was I the Latina chick, the one, she sat down at a booth. Kind of, well, not really. There's not a booth. She was just kind of a. Anyway, she sits down, and it's about for like a good 4 or 5 minutes. Now I'm right there, like I'm watching the TVs, and I just couldn't. I'm saying to myself, okay, well, Mike, you know, like, what do I do? Do I make your move here? There's no, but I felt like I felt like I couldn't handle the rejection. Like I felt like I was gonna say something nice and she was gonna brush me away. Like my mind just started going. My mind just started going. Like you're not gonna get her. Like, and she didn't look at me. She didn't say anything. We're both watching the TVs, and she's maybe 10 feet. You know, like I couldn't. I just didn't want to like get brushed. Like, I'm just not used to getting anything. Like you know, and I'm dressed like my cute little thing, like I was hoping to dance kind of thing. You know, I just like could tell her she's pretty, like her glasses. I mean, you know, I just didn't want to come off like a normal kind of thing. Like I felt like, man, listen, man, I have not had any success in a very, very, very long time with women. I have not, you know, and that's the thing. So I just didn't want to. When he all showed up to the table, like, and the two girls sat on one side, and the black guy with the Latina chick I liked was on the other one. So what I was trying to do was keen observation without staring, to try to ascertain what the story is. Is the guy with her? What's going on here? What's going on? And so I kind of, you know, that in my peripheral as I'm watching the Dodgers. And what basically what happened was I went to go get some water, and the blonde chick happened to be at the bar for a second, and she liked my hat, so she goes, "Hey, can I try on your hat?" And I immediately jumped right into conversation with her, saying, "Well, I'm a dancer, you know, like I don't know if it's sweaty, but I'll show it to you." And I was willing to oblige, so she took it, she put it on for a second, she gave it back to me, and that was like my opener to try to talk to her, which I did. I did. I just tried to get. I said, "Well, you know, it's a story here. Your friends, you know, without putting too much pressure on, um, I managed to kind of work my way, not really in the group, but briefly. Like they kind of sized me up. They're like, you know, like, well, you know, something about what do you do?" Now the two girls, like I said, like administrative. I tried to like get there. Now the one chick that I liked, she actually worked in administration. You know, but she just didn't like into me kind of thing. And so and then they put it on me, and they go, "What are you, a magician here?" And I go, "No, I dress up on Friday nights, you know, but I'm getting my doctorate, you know, like." it seemed like it was enough. Like it wasn't like wow, like not a big deal to that chick. Like another one that just didn't give a fuck, and I didn't want to like really, like gawk at her, like I just was trying to be kind of cool, like and everything. I just wasn't getting it. I said, well, would you dance with me? She goes, well, we'll watch you on the TV. And I go, I don't want you watching me. Dance with you, like. So she was basically brushing me off at that point. Then I watched the black guy, come in, this other guy, I was trying to pick up, do everything. Then I saw like, those two chicks, not the Latino one, but the other ones, they're making out. And I got that vibe that Asian one was a lesbian kind of thing. Somebody tells me that Blondie, she swings both. They did kind of thank me. They left when they left, and at the end, the Latina chick, I told her before she left, I said, I wish I could have danced with you. I mean, just didn't feel it. Like I'm just not it for her. And when they left, I felt like just a God, I was my little self, it's kind of dancing around a little, trying to be funny and everything, and a little different. I'm surprised, like I couldn't get a chance. She was really my type. She was really my sexual type. I'm just really upset, like that would have been a good one. I would have really had fun with her. She really turned me on, you know. She really turned me on. Then there's a stripper. I want to talk to her for a little bit. She told me she's a stripper. I said I don't judge and everything, and I just couldn't like. I just started seeing, well, this is gonna. She asked me if I'm gonna go to strip club. I said no, I don't go to those things. And I just thought, like, what are you gonna pay this one? Like, she was decent. Like, she was not bad. She the way she I just felt like this one is gonna be a costly thing, and the Latina chick was really my type more. And I just found oh, that would have been great. I mean, she was really big, she was really what I liked. So that broke my spirit, after waiting there kind of around them for like an hour and a half. I didn't get nothing. And I went home, I said, let me get out of this this shit. Let me go walk a circuit out there on the boulevard. There's a lot of people out, Robertson. And I saw one that was even comparable. Like it was good enough, and with this guy, the guy looked at me, the girl, like, God, they were holding each other arm in arm. And I said, God damn it, like I didn't want to like gawk or stalk or anything, but I kind of was hitting my threshold already. They joined up with some big group on the corner, so I kind of just stayed off a little distance. I wanted to get a good look, at that, and they're all hugging each other, all kissing each other, and I just like feel like this is so unfair. You're just, it's so unfair when you didn't build a life, like, and you think you're going to get something. I remember this Dave Pearl guy, very, 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 very similar to me as far as lone wolfing. He went, to Thailand, and there it's different. I never been there, but I don't have to. Like, he likes Asian women. You go to Thailand, and it's like you're told me, Newman, my friend Newman told that. I don't know what to believe. I'm not into Asian women, but my God, I just can't believe. It's so hard to get so little. Like that woman, they wouldn't consider me. Like she didn't think I was anything. Like I can't. It's just so amazing. Like you just can't be yourself. I talked to my mom today, and she gets it. She knows the Hollywood scene and everything. And, I just what's the point of venting to her? Because she doesn't, there's nothing, you know, it's pointless, you know. She didn't raise me anyway. I'm fucked up in my mind, really, because of her, you know, like, I'm not going to tell her that, but, you know, I'm sexually warped because I wasn't raised normally. Sexually warped is that, you know, I don't know, you know, maybe that's a, let's retract that. Let's retract. Let's not say I'm sexually warped. I'm sexually unexperienced because I never really got, you know, I never got a relationship, never got a good amount of sex, you know, I never got any really, you know, so I'm more like, you know, just jaded and inexperienced with a lot of things. Um, much into things that really didn't have hold enough water. You know, bodybuilding and dancing, they don't hold any water as far, you know what I mean? They're not endeavors that, you know, you gotta go talk to women. I don't care if you're a great dancer, but you don't know how to talk. You're gonna stick your foot in your mouth. You're gonna say, "What's wrong with this guy?" You know, you lack confidence because I'm not, you know, like they're like reading me the wrong way. I think I don't know, or I'm reading them the wrong way. You know, the regret was when she sat down there, she was by herself. I should have tried to move in there. Try to move in as hard as I could. I just thought, no, like, don't make it look like a stat. That was the problem. I contradicted myself based on some of these guys that I listened to on YouTube. And I know they mean well, but there's a time in certain places where you got to make your move, and I just didn't. I didn't, and it just all, of course, didn't work out. Even though I tried to befriend the group, it just wasn't conducive to them, you know, getting that woman to dance with me. She wasn't getting up, and I wanted getting nothing. So that's the end of that. I'm going home and just rubbing one out, you know, like, and it's just, man. So let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. And moving forward is, you know, let's say Saturday, a week from tomorrow. I still plan on going to Las Vegas World Series, you know, poker. I plan on being there on Sunday, and you know, I'm sure when I get there, that's when the excitement is going to kick in. The second I get there, you know, I still got to. Uh, I want to. I want to go. You know, break out. Um, you know, I have a friend. He's already belittled. You know, he's already belittled me, telling me I'm gonna get knocked out in day one. And you know, he might be right, but let me tell you something. I can for real fucking money, not a dollar. I got cojones, man. You know, and I know how to play the game, and I know how to play it strong. I've split costs with self mind, and I'm gonna bring this to the World Series. You know, I'm not scared. You know, I lose $1,500. Ooh, whatever. Put it on your credit card. I don't give a shit. You know, I used to be really worried about saying, I don't give a fuck, okay? Thing is, the World Series type, the chance to take home a fucking bracelet and immortalize yourself. And once in a lifetime, you know, it's once a year, but guy that's gambled, you know, done everything, it's a once in a lifetime for me. Something I gotta fucking do. It's something I gotta fucking do, and that's it. That's all there is to it, you know. There's a second event, you know, on a one day thing at the Orleans. If I get knocked out in day one, At the World Series, I can play in that for $200. So for $1,700, I feel like I got two shots at something. Ideally, I don't want to be at the Orleans. I want to be at the World Series. I want to make the final table on day 3 and take down the title and the bracelet and the cash. And I believe I can do it. I believe I can. Like, it's a 400 players, and I think I can knock every one of them out. I know I can. So that's my goal. Like on Sunday, because day 2, then it's like 10 levels at 16 minutes. And day 3, what Saints Ditto plays all the way down until there's a winner. You know, and it's something to look forward to. You know, I will be excited. I believe I can win this thing. I believe I can fucking win this thing. You know, like I feel like I've been, you know, like California championships, everything. I've never played in a World Series, and I'm not intimidated to play in the World Series based on listening to poker coaches telling me what you see on television is not going to be like when you get there. These guys, a lot of them don't know how to play. They don't know how to play. I mean, I've got thousands upon thousands of hours of hard, like, and not scared. You know, like I feel like that aggressiveness that I have and that not being scared, it's all going to work to my advantage. You get the cards and you play the game properly and shit goes your way, fine, you can make that final table and then knock everybody out and walk out with the bracelet and the title and the championship. You know, it's not the main event where there's 6,600 players or 8,000 players. It's a 3-day event with maybe 420 players, if that, somewhere that week. So I'm there. I'm not intimidated. I'm not worried. I'm going there to fucking win this thing. So I'm excited. It'll be a week. I'll fly out on Sunday, and Monday afternoon I will be playing. So that's something to look forward to. I'm excited. You know, I need that. I need that. You know, if you've been listening to me rant on this channel for any amount of time, you know I have not been happy. I have not been happy for a very, very long time. It really, this has not been, this is really fucked. I mean, like, as far as everything, I used to going out dancing, maybe not getting my needs met, but I used to go fun dancing. And I don't anymore. I don't. And I'm like withholding my anger because I'm not enjoying myself going up and honestly, like to the gym. I'm wasting my life. I'm wasting my life going to the gym. You know, I thought I was going to be a pro wrestler. I thought, you know, I could make one last stab at this, you know, like at 48, you know. But then I saw what, no, I got in the ring and I saw, and I'm not. I'm too small and I'm too old, you know. So my dream was crushed, you know, and that's fine. Even though I thought I could be a manager or something, but I'm something hang out with these guys. You know, like I'm not built like them, you know. So, you know, when all is said and done, you know, look, man, I'm almost 50 fucking years old. I'm almost 50, man. The only thing I can see myself, I've said this before, get the fucking doctorate of education, and see, I am really look for jobs, you know, in Vegas. I've looked and I don't, there's just nothing. I'm far past what I should have became, like, you know, years ago. You know, 25 years old is when I should have built a life, and I didn't. You know, like I couldn't make it, and there's a price to pay for everything. I'm lucky that I got to chase some stupid dreams, but Really, it doesn't matter. It all doesn't matter. I'm maybe 50 years old, and women don't want a guy like me. They don't want this kind of. I'm in like an oddball. I'm an oddball. You know, go out dancing. You know, like women don't want that. They don't. They want a guy successful, established. I call those people generics. You know, they're generically. They think they're big shots. I think some guy that fits into that'll get that Latino. And it's nothing. She'll get sick of her. She'll get those women. Their bodies change. They're fun for a little while, and it's like, all right, you think you're the end of the world because you think you got a little something, but you're not. I've seen women like this come and go. They're not that impressive. They're good for a little bit of time, and then they just get either really fat, their bodies don't hold together. They can't. There's no way. They're young. That's the only reason that her body's like that. A couple of years, she's gonna look like nothing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about any of these people. I really don't. They're not giving. They're not. They're just. I don't know what the fuck they are, and I don't. What I do care about is going to the World Series on Sunday. That next Sunday. Got some gold. I gotta get rid of. I looked up the prices online. They're very nice, generous right now, so it's good. And I'm not scared. I'm not fucking scared. I try to, like, every night when I go to bed, I think about this, or during the day actually when I go to bed, and I'm like, okay, not the main event. I'm not playing the main event, but I said I'm going this fucking thing. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna fucking win. I'm not thinking final table. I'm not thinking second place. I'm thinking to win the fucking event. I think I can fucking win. I can fucking do it. You know? And I visualize it. I'm like visualizing the final day. There I am. They're streaming it like on the thing on the television or whatever. And there I am with like the chip leader man standing. And I see my so fucking taking it down. They're gonna go Michael Warrior Jr. I use my real name, I can't, but I'm you're gonna say like I'm gonna and a title. I'm gonna get one of those nice hats, World Series of Pro. I'm gonna feel like a fucking champion, instead of bodybuilding that I never became, never won a trophy, never earned nothing. I'm gonna make it in fucking poker. If I win this fucking thing, they're gonna give me. There's a life that. Okay, look. Hypothetically, last year the average payout for the first place winner is $125,000. $125,000. That's enough to get paid off a condo, a beautiful condo in a good area in Vegas. Cash, paid off. Paid off. What, $200 a month, $230 HOA fees? I could, think about that. You win now second place, 5,000. There's good too. Not gonna cry over that. But my point is like, think about it. It's like from zero to hero in life. Zero, like one. I'm basically wasting time. Like I'm sitting around. Nothing really going ahead. And then in 3 fucking little days, you can have life changing. 100,000 is life changing money. A lot of people it's not, but for me it is. So, and because it's not just the fact because you're you're a bracelet holder, you're a title defending champion at that point. It's a very, very, very big deal. It's not a main event, which is the immense deal, but it's still one of the events. It's a big enough deal for me. And I know I could fucking win it. I know I could fucking win it. I have so much experience playing. That's all I do is play very aggressive. The cards have to go my way, and I just have to build, and outlast these fuckers. I know I could do it. I know I could win the whole thing. I know I could win the whole fucking thing. So that's what's going on in my mind. That's the one. I'm not gonna get, like, when I get to Vegas on Sunday, I might go, but I don't drink anymore. I will be fucking fresh. I will be fucking ready to go Monday afternoon, and I hope that I hit the running, like, that I make it to the end of day one with a shitload of chips, and then I day two, I continue that and forward, and then the day three, I make it to the fucking final table, and I pound those people away, and I win the event. You know, I know I can do it. I know I can do it. 3 days is nothing. The blinds go up, the fucking goes up every 15 minutes, and knock people out left and right. All it, I just have to run my. It just gives me, know, gives me something to look forward to. Gives me something to look forward to. Like I haven't had anything good happen to me in a long time. I haven't had a break. I haven't had, I've got nothing. I mean, this has not been, there's a dance tomorrow night in Buena Park. I'm not going. I'm not fucking going because I get too agitated, going down these fucking things. I get agitated. I don't get my needs met. I don't need no. In that other one that I saw, I don't need good too. I get jealous when I see what I like. I get jealous. I get jealous. I do with those women like that. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And it's so wishing, like, barely in my whole life, like that. It's so sad. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. But let me tell you, man, that's fucked up. It's fucked up to go through life and you watch these porn videos, you watch these girls, they sucking these guys, and you sit there and you go, wow, I wish I would want a woman to do that on me. Like, I want her to use her tits like that on me. I want her to like that. I want to come like in her face, in her mouth, whatever. That's so many fantasies, and it's such a shame that women will not give it to you. Like, I want something very nice. Like, I want something good enough for me, and then when I see something like that, me off. Like the depth of me, like they think like it's just like that. Once you size me up, they size. So, what are you, a magician? They sizing me up. They have no fucking idea. I told them. I said no. I dress like this, so I go out dancing. But I'm going to be a doctor. There's people that don't care. You're up against way too much. It's too hard here to become anything. It really is. Now you can pretend. You can walk around like a fool. You can dress up really nice. You're young. You got energy to run around. When you get old, you're not going to have the energy. When I mean old, I mean my age. When you're 50 years old or late, whatever, you ain't going to have the energy to run around thinking you're going to coerce these women to give it to you. They're not going to. They're not. They're, first off, the new generation, they're protected by their friends. You are a lone thing like I am. I say good luck to you. When you're older, you basically have no chance. I don't care. Maybe you do. Maybe you're like M, like Matt. the 33 Secrets. He's like my age, but you know he got his needs met so many times when he was younger that he made his money. You know, like he already. I didn't. You know, like I didn't have a mentor. You know, the guys that I hang out with, they're washouts. They're 60 years old. You know, they're doing. They don't care conversation people. Like they you know, they're useless when it comes to doing it. You know, for whatever reason, series. You know, I'm gonna fucking go there. And I watched on YouTube. I saw like I saw the room, what it looks like. It's beautiful. It's huge. Um, I'm gonna really do my best, man. I'm gonna play my heart out in this fucking thing, and I am not gonna go down. I really feel like I can win this thing if I can just keep my focus dead solid and not allow anybody to get under my skin. They will try. I know they will try. They're gonna try to needle me. You know that in poker, needling is like trying to when you play bad or something and you rub it in, and you win a pot or something, they're gonna try to bring you down. I know they're gonna try to shit talk me. They're gonna try. They're gonna try, and I'm not gonna fucking give into it. I'm just gonna take all their fucking money. I'm gonna take all their fucking chips and even gold. But he had to go through. It's a lot more than 3 days. But in my mind, that's what like Fossil Man. He had to deal with all these guys that made it to the top, to the main event. You know, I'm not playing the main event. I'm playing like 3 days. I know they're gonna try to fucking fuck with me. I'm gonna take all their fucking chips. Once once I fucking got the bracelet in my hand, then I could fucking give them all the finger. But I'm gonna win this thing. I'm going to fucking win this event. By Wednesday night, I will be the fucking champion. I will be the fucking, in my mind, I am the champion by Wednesday night. I will show up there Sunday, and by Wednesday, so I look at it like that. I look at it like there's no fucking way. I studied too hard. I played this game. I got more cojones than anybody in that tournament. Than anybody there. I want it more than anybody else. So that's all I have to do is run it as hard as I can every fucking hand and not take my mind off and game for 3 fucking days. At the end of 3 days, I will be the last man standing, and I'll be the last man standing easily, quite easily. None of those people, like they've gone through what I've gone through. Not one. There's nobody that's played longer than me that has suffered more than I have. I've taken the most fallacious beatings compared to anybody from $1 to $2 to 300, 600. There's nobody that has gotten fucked harder than me, and I know more about this game. I can hold my own race winners. I know I can take down a bracelet. I know I can. I know I can. So that's that. That's all for now. And you know, I will keep updating. And mark my fucking words, and you mark it fucking. I will be in Vegas, and when I come back on here, when I get back, I will fucking show that fucking bracelet. I will fucking show that goddamn bracelet that I fucking won the whole fucking thing. I know I can do it. I know I can. That's gonna give me motivation to to move on in life. I need it. I need you know. Or else, you know,